Michael was at work when a strange letter was delivered to him. It had an unusual stamp and address, and the envelope was marked
For your hands only.
"Stranged." Michael opened the letter and found only one word in Seg, Mundo Magis. The letter contained no other information. Michael examined the envelope and, finding nothing unusual, thought it might be a mistake or some kind of promotional mail. He put the letter in his bag and went on with his day. When Michael returned home, the first thing he did was embrace his wife. The moonlight gently filtered into the bedroom through the slightly open window, creating a peaceful atmosphere. Michael took off his jacket and hung it over a chair. Then he went to his study to finish some work. Just sitting at his desk, Michael pulled out some documents from his bag. Suddenly, the strange letter fell out. Michael glanced at the envelope again, and seeing that the address and name matched, he decided he needed to do something about it. He opened the letter and, with a pensive look, read it again.
Mundo Magis.
This made him uneasy. Michael turned on his computer and began searching for information about the mysterious phrase.
What could this mean?
He typed the letter's text into the search bar. The results were disappointing, mostly links to role-playing games and children's books. Michael decided to use an image search program, hoping for some luck. After some time, he came across an old photo of a crypt with the inscription Mundo Magis. His heart started to race. Michael recognized the place. It was a crypt he remembered from his childhood. Fear and dread washed over him.
Haven't you gone to bed yet?
Anna asked sharply as she entered his study.
Just 5 more minutes, dear.
Michael replied and continued his work. He was convinced that the letter was connected to his past. He continued to research, and after his wife went to bed, he stayed in the study, absorbed in his search.
It can't be. This must be some sort of coincidence.
Eventually, Michael realized that the letter was likely pointing to the place he had remembered. He decided to go to his hometown to verify the information. Michael packed his things, changed his clothes, and feeling a growing sense of unease, left the house. It was around 11 p.m., and it was already dark outside. Anna was peacefully asleep, unaware of his plans.
I need to find out what this place is and why it has resurfaced in my life.
Michael started the car and set off on his journey. The drive to his hometown took about 45 minutes. Upon arriving, he parked by the roadside and saw a field in front of him. Michael left the car and began walking towards the hill where he knew the crypt was located.
It's like when I was a kid. I hope I find some answers.
Michael pried open the crypt with a crowbar. Inside, he found nothing. Most of the contents had been taken by looters over the years. As he inspected the crypt, he stumbled upon a hatch. Opening it, he found what looked like a drainage system with it.
But why is this here?
Peering inside, he noticed a small light. The light was so deep that Michael could hardly believe it. He decided to check the depth of the abyss by dropping a coin and listening for when it would hit the bottom. It took about 5 seconds before the coin touched the surface. Michael couldn't find a way to get down there, so he decided to leave the crypt and inspect it from the outside. Walking around the crypt, he noticed a strange sound, like a draft, and a faint hum coming from the bushes at the foot of the hill. Michael carefully made his way through the thick shrubs and trees, following the sounds, and soon discovered a partially hidden cave entrance, covered in moss and intertwined with branches. He was certain this could be the entrance he needed.
This must be it. This has to be the entrance.
Michael entered the cave, illuminating the path with a flashlight. Dense darkness surrounded him, and he realized that the light he had seen from inside the crypt was coming from the far end of the cave. As he moved deeper, Michael discovered a strange dwelling, something resembling an old house, but in an unfamiliar style. He cautiously approached and saw 2 people speaking in a language he couldn't understand, their faces hidden by hoods.
Who are they? And what are they doing here?
Michael tried to get closer unnoticed, but suddenly both figures turned sharply toward him. Michael felt a surge of terror. He froze, watching as the 2 people looked at him with suspicion and readiness.
What's gonna happen next?